When I'm in the house, I do my makeup, beautiful. I get out the door, 2 hours later, oily. I'm giving you my updated makeup routine for oily skin. Follow along with me to achieve my soft glam look, and let's get started. I already washed my face. I do 2 preps before I do my makeup. And my first prep when I'm doing my makeup is I just wash my face, put my toner on, and my moisturizer. Now I'm gonna do my makeup prep. With my makeup prep, I'm just gonna put on some balancing moisturizer and literally like just a little bit. So I'm gonna do a little here, here, and here. And I just rub it in. And my hands are clean. You gotta wash your hands before anything. I always make sure I wash my hands before I put my makeup on. Now I'm gonna put on my niacinamide serum. I'm only gonna put it on my T-zone because that's really the only place that I need it. And I'm only gonna put a little bit also. A little goes a long way. Like, and when I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. Niacinamide, it just helps control the oil on your face. Rub it in a little bit. I just put on my chin. And that's it. My last step is I'm gonna use my Makeup Forever Shine Control. Oh wow. Look how this comes out, like a little. Nose again, cheeks, and this stuff is kind of like putty. It fills in my pores, and as I'm putting it on, I could literally like feel it stopping the shine. Well, my makeup prep is pretty much done, and I could literally feel like that my face is not trying to get oily. Now I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I do my eyebrows myself because every time I go get my eyebrows done, they mess my eyebrows up. First of all, they always round my eyebrows the wrong way, so it looks like the McDonald arches, and I just look crazy. So I said, forget it. I have thick eyebrows. I got a unibrow. It comes all the way down here. And my shape is already kind of like an M, like it goes like this instead of, I guess, like straight across. I keep wasting my money going to get my eyebrows done. I have not went to get my eyebrows done, and I want to say about 7 years. I've been doing it myself because I just can't take it no more. I'm done. I did my eyebrows off camera, and I'm gonna fill them in. So I just brush my eyebrows up, and even though they're round, when I fill them in, I make it straight, and I'm about to show you what I mean. I always start over here, and I don't fill it in too much because, like I said, I already got a lot of eyebrows, so a little goes a long way with me. So right here, I just make it straight. You can see the difference between this one is like round and this is straight. And I don't know, as I'm getting older, I'm getting like a little bald patch in my eyebrows. I don't know what that's about, but thank God for eyebrow pencils. Let me do this one. This pencil is so nice and thin. It's almost like no way with this Anastasia brow pencil. It's no way you could overdo your eyebrows, unless that's the look you're going for. I feel like it's so light. It's like, damn, you're really gonna be pressing. I'm not gonna have a pencil left. Eyebrows are done. Remember, your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So one always come out a little better than the other, and it's always this one. But that's okay. Keep doing my eyebrows and just when I do certain things, I can't talk when I'm doing it because it's gonna mess me up. Like if I'm doing my eyeliner, can't talk. Eyebrows, can't talk. I gotta focus. Everything else, I'm good on. But the eyebrows and the eyeliner, I gotta be quiet. Now I'm about to do my eyebrows. When I do my eyebrows, I don't want my eyebrows a different color than the rest of my face. I don't want a halo effect around my eyebrows. It might work for some people, baby, it don't work for me. I make sure when I put my concealer on my eyebrows, I blend it out so I don't got a halo. This is the first new product that I'm gonna use that I just bought in my updated routine. Simply because, now let's be real, because I do it too. I do a lot of things. I got a lot of makeup that I don't use, number one, and number two, that's just old as hell. I'm wondering why my makeup isn't coming out how I want it to come out. It's because I'm using old ass stuff from years ago. Second of all, why nobody told me makeup expired? The stuff I was using from 12 months ago is not the same formula they're using now, I'm sure of. I've been using the same products. It's kind of gross when you think about it. That's gross. So my makeup is not coming out right, number one. Number two, it ain't lasting all day, probably because I'm not using the correct things under and over my makeup once I'm done. And it's just old. So I was like, the new year is coming in. Let me just try some products out that I really wanted to use for a long time. I was like, my old stuff, whatever, it's working. No, I'm about to upgrade my whole life because I can't. So I'm just using a little brush that I always use for my eyebrows. So I put a little on the brush and then I'm just gonna line my eyebrows. And I always wanted to try the Makeup by Mario. If I don't like it, I'm taking it back. And I'm gonna go back to my old shit. No, I'm just kidding. My old stuff. I'm gonna go back to my old stuff. Well, maybe, I don't know. And I don't want to keep buying the same things over and over and over and over. So if I normally use like the Huda concealer or my Too Faced concealer, I don't want to keep buying the same thing. I mean, granted, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I think it's just too many brands out here that I could try other than that. Certain things is like non-negotiable. Like this, non-negotiable. Oh, that came out nice on the first try. Okay, so I do the bottom first, and then whatever is left over, I just go over the top. I know makeup is expensive, and I'm not saying throw out your makeup that's like super expensive, you want to keep using it. But if it say 6 months on it, I still think that's a little crazy. I still might keep it for another year because I feel like maybe they trying to bamboozle you to buy it again. If it say 6 months, do a year. If it say 12 months, 2 years. No, maybe not. That's kind of crazy. I think that's gonna be like my new thing. If it say 12 months, do a year. And if it say a year, do a year and a half. So you see this little halo effect that's going on my eyebrows? I don't like that. So I need to blend it out. Also, I have like a lot of hyperpigmentation. My face kind of been going crazy. And then when it go crazy, I'm like, oh, pimple, let me pop it. So I'm just gonna put some of this here. And I always do this. And I just take this little brush that I've been using forever. Even a lot of my makeup brushes I've just had forever, and I don't want to change them because they work for me. Maybe that'll be like my next thing to upgrade is my makeup brushes, because I probably need to. Okay, the concealer is supposed to be self-setting, but we'll see. So far I feel like it is, because you know, if you use other concealer, it's easy to blend out. This is kind of hard to blend out. Like, I'm kind of having a hard time trying to blend this out, which is fine, because either way, when I put my concealer on, I let it sit for like 2 or 3 minutes. So the fact that this dries really fast, it just might be self-setting and you need to work really fast. So I'll do a little bit of this down here. Okay, but you see, my eyebrows, it still is light because I don't have nothing else on my face besides this, but that's okay because I'm gonna get my life together. So now I'm gonna move on to eyeshadow. I just did my eyebrows with the Makeup by Mario concealer. I use my little brush to blend it out. It says it sets itself. It feel like it do, but I don't know Mario. I don't trust him like that. So we're gonna see what happens. Now I'm just gonna use. This is way too much here. I did not mean to put this much in this top. I don't even know what powder this is. I think this is Rare Beauty. Is it? I don't know what this is. The little thing is faded. I'm just gonna set my eyelids for my eyeshadow. So I just do this. Put on my eyebrows too, just to set it, because I'm about to do my eyeshadow. Now I gotta turn this upside down. That's how much I kind of overdid it. Oh, this is in Banana. What is this? Beige Beauty? I only use this on my eyelids though. I don't use this nowhere else but my eyelids. Now I'm about to move on to my eyeshadow. Remember when I was talking about these old palettes that we got? Baby, this is my old palette from, my son is 4, before he was born. It gotta go. Kylie, you've been rocking with me for a long time. I love this palette. But first of all, it's a lot of colors in here that I didn't even use. First of all, I don't like colors. Everything has to be neutral, nude. I may experiment with a little black sometime. Other than that, I only use a few colors. And this palette is so pretty. I'm just not a color girl. Maybe one day I will be, but it's not now. Now let's see when you're supposed to throw it out. 24 months you could keep this. So I'm like 3 years behind that. Gotta go. So now my new updated palette is my Patrick Ta. And honestly, like I said, I don't do colors. Everything needs to be nude, neutral. That's like literally all I want. God, I can't open this damn palette. I'm about to bite it. All my colors, right up my alley. Everything, perfect. These are literally the perfect colors. Ooh, I like doing this. Every time I get something new, I love peeling this off. Jesus, this is the clearest mirror I've ever seen in my life. Okay, I'm about to do my eyeshadow. For my eyelid, let me try Essential and see how this looks. Okay, let's see. Oh, this look lighter in the palette. Okay, whatever. We're gonna go with it. That's not bad. I do the same thing all the time. Wow, this is really pretty. This is Essential. I blend it out really, really easy. That's another reason why I set my eyelid, because I needed to blend out like super easy. Wow, this looks really nice. This is really pretty, and it's not too dark. I mean, it's darker than what everything else is about to be, but I never go too dark. It's very rare occasions that I go dark on my eyelid. It blended out nice, and this is what I was saying. If you get new products, it just work different. Cause the formula is different, the times has changed. You gotta upgrade, right? And then what's right above Essential is Needed. Needed is kind of brown too, but I'm gonna make that like my little transition color here. This is pretty. It's not too much, it's not too little. There. Wow, this is really pretty. Just gonna blend that out. All right, so Essential and Needed. This palette don't have no shimmer, no nothing. I never use the shimmer. I'm lying. I use shimmer sometimes. Like I said, like rare occasions, I'll use some shimmer. I don't want to use no shimmer today. We're just gonna keep it simple. Because that's me, super simple. Let me see this one. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so now I'm gonna put what's next to Needed. Classic. This is classic. Literally a classic color. Okay, let's not take off my lash. Classic is pretty. Oh, it's really pretty. Just gonna keep going over it. Actually, I did say I wasn't gonna do nothing darker, but I think I am. Go back over. I don't even know what color's on this one. I'm just gonna go back over it. Finish with this. Now I'm about to try this Makeup by Mario foundation. And this look a little light. I don't know if she messed up when she was swatching my color in Sephora. I'm light skinned, but I'm not that light skinned. I feel like this is too light. Oh, a lot comes out. I'm not one of those like no makeup girlies. I like foundation, so I'm gonna put some foundation on my face because I want to look like I have makeup on. Try to warm it up in my hand a little bit. This looks too light. I think she mixed up my colors. Yeah, no, baby, we gotta go a shade up. This is like. Okay, I'm gonna have to darken this up a little bit. I like the foundation though, so far. I really like the foundation. She definitely gave me the wrong color. And I talked too much because I think I was distracting her because we kept talking. You only need 1 pump. 2 pumps is a little overkill for me. And I know I talk too much because I literally just sat here and said, I'm a makeup girl, not a no makeup girl. I don't know. Now I feel like I'm just caking it on because I had some left on my face. We gotta go a shade up. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and this. I have hyperpigmentation, and even though I put on my concealer over it, it's peeking through these 2 spots, my makeup. And I feel like I just put on 2 pumps of makeup. It really shouldn't be doing that. I'm gonna go over this. So I have my House Lab. I love this foundation, but I feel like this is my no makeup foundation. It is buildable, but because I already have foundation on, I'm just gonna, maybe this will warm my face up. Oh, maybe, hold on. Let me mix it. I might have to mix it because I do feel like this is way too light. So I'm gonna have to take this back because I wanna give Mario a chance. And then let me just use my beauty blender. Okay, this is better. So I had to mix it with my House Labs, which is like normally my foundation. And believe it or not, this NYX Total Control Pro is pretty good too. But okay, that made me feel a little better. I look a little warmer now that I just added this to my face. Oh, this feels better. So I'm showing you what I used to use, which is my House Labs. I love this foundation. It's buildable. Supposedly this is buildable too, but I put on 2 pumps and I feel like it wasn't really doing much for me. I'm gonna do a little bit more here. What is it? Damn, is the spot like super dark? Why is it not going away? Okay, and I'm gonna boop, 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 boop. Around it. Oh, thank God I did my mustache too, because if I don't nair my mustache when I wear my makeup, you can see it straight through. It look like eyebrows. No, I'm dragging it. To me it do, but it really don't. It's like black peach fuzz. And I always get my ears too. Cause you gotta get your ears just in case. Okay, so normally with my regular, my old, out with the old, in with the new, makeup routine, I'll put my concealer on under my eyes. But lately, I've been doing my blush on my cheeks, and then I fade that out with my concealer. So that's what's been working for me so far, and I like it. Somebody on TikTok did it. I thought it was really cute. And I always use a cream blush first. I use a cream blush first. I have a Tarte blush, and I have this Anastasia one. This is usually the one that I use like all the time. Let's try this one. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna warm my cream blush up. This look a little dark. Hold on. Let me use my Tarte. Oh, this looks too light, like too creamy. I might be okay with this one. Okay, this is really pretty. So that's up here. And you know what? I'm actually gonna take my Anastasia brush that's on a different blush and blend it out. While I'm blending this out, I didn't even introduce myself. My bad. My name is Tamia. I'm a fashion girl. I'm a girly girl. I like long walks in the park. I like cream in my coffee. No, maybe I'm like a masculine girly. I like some masculine stuff too. So maybe I think I'm masculine. I'm like a masculine girly. Most of my content it's just gonna be me. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a lot of this. So this looks really pretty. Now I'm gonna go in with my Makeup by Mario concealer. It's the same one I used on my eyebrows. So let's see how it does under my eye. Ooh. Remember the last time I gotta work a little fast with this because it dries super quick. So I'm actually kind of scared. Hopefully you don't get enough of seeing me. I mean, you can. I mean, you could, but just don't. All right, this is... I actually kind of like how this looks. And I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender. I promise these are clean. I don't know what it is about beauty blenders. I just can't get them clean. They never are like all the way clean. It's always this or a little bit of that. No, I've never been like a blush wearer until I've been seeing everybody wear blush and I'm like, oh my God, this looks so cute. I want to wear blush. And then I started and was like, oh, I love it. I love wearing blush. It's just so feminine and pretty. Wow, I think this is like the ugliest faces. I'm gonna do another. I like the color, so I don't think I need to go brighter. I think I need to layer it on. I always do my nose. Wow, this stuff really does dry fast. With the Makeup by Mario, you definitely don't need to let it sit. Like normally, I let all my stuff sit and then I blend it out and it's perfect. This, don't let this sit. He said it's self-setting. We gonna see. I'm about to layer some more on. I'm not gonna put another concealer on. I'm gonna see if it's what he says it is. Cause like I said, I don't know Mario, but let's see. Okay, and it has caffeine in it too. So it's gonna like wake you up a little bit because I need to be woken up. I'm woke, but I need to be woken up. Okay. Yep, I think that's all I needed was just a little more. Ooh. I don't know if this ever happened to y'all, but sometimes my beauty blender, it gets on like my waterline with my concealer. Very uncomfortable. All right. And I always bring this to make my eyes look. Right. No, I like this coverage. Concealer, yes. Foundation, I just need a darker shade because I don't want to have to mix it. If I do, I do. Like if the next shade up is too dark, I'm gonna keep this and just mix it. So now I am gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Brightening Flawless Finish. I was told to use this under my eye and then my setting powder. Okay, I'm gonna do one eye. Can you see the difference between this eye and this eye? Wait a minute. I didn't even put that much on. Flawless Filter Foundation. Wow. This looks like I have a filter under my eye. What? All right. This is crazy. I normally just use like whatever loose powder I use, which has been the Laura Mercier, I think it's translucent. I've been using that for years. I never changed up. Like I said, if it ain't broke, I don't fix it. This looks so good. Wow. I'm gonna put it down here too. I don't know if it go down there, but it's gonna go down there today. Wow, this looks really good. And you see how you can still see my blush? And then I'm gonna do my contour and it's gonna look like really, really nice. This is great. I'm like really happy. So now I'm gonna use my setting powder. And this is the Givenchy setting powder. It comes with a little buff, but I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna use my own. It has like a bunch of colors in here. They're like all pink too. So I wanted to use the pink. I wanted to try the Huda, but y'all bought the Huda up. And Cherry Blossom is gone. It's okay. It is what it is. I just missed it. And I'm gonna use a different little buff puff. I got these from Amazon. I'm gonna tap that excess out. I don't want to look too overdone. I'm just revamping my whole makeup routine. because I'm grown now. I want to look a certain way. I want to be looked at a certain way, and it's just time for me to be grown and sexy. And it's just like little things. I remember I used to wear the thickest eyelashes. I mean, like my eyelashes went from my eyeball to my eyebrow, damn near, like maybe there, not even this close from there. And I'm like, that doesn't look right on me. It looks good on some people, but on me it just doesn't look right. I have big eyes. I feel like the space between my eyebrow, it just, I want to be sexy and grown. I'm trying to absorb it and put it out there in the universe that I'm grown and sexy. I'm a grown woman now, and I just want a certain look. And I had to take my eyelashes down, but I did that years ago. Even with my hair, like just little stuff. Like I used to just wear my hair straight. Side part straight, middle part straight. Now, baby, I want bedroom curls. I want bedroom sexy bombshell curls just all the time. I always have my hair curled. Once in a while, I'll do straight hair, but now if my hair is not curled, it just doesn't look right on me. It doesn't frame my face right. My head is little. I got a little head. So I need something big to not make my head look so small. But okay, I'm gonna go in with this Givenchy loose powder, and let's see. I actually think I put a little too much. Okay, let's hold on. This look white. It look a little white, but maybe I should have did a little better job with taking off that excess, because I look a little ghostly now. Take some of this off. Let's see how it settles. Sometimes it settles and just looks totally different. I used to be afraid of cream blushes and bronzers. All I use is cream blush and bronzer. So now I'm about to use my Fenty Matchstick in Espresso. I love this stick. It took me a while to get it right. First time you use it, it's gonna be way too dark. You're gonna look crazy. Even sometimes now I do it too dark. But I think I just got better at blending it out. So it still might be too dark, but. And I got a double chin, so I always do this down here to kind of mask my double chin. But that's okay, because 2024 is around the corner. I'm going to the gym. I ain't masking nothing else no more. I'm done. It's exhausting. Right, I'm gonna do my forehead first. And I just take my time. I think that's the one thing I learned with like the creams. Just take your time. Sometimes you're gonna feel like you're here forever blending it out, but that's okay. That's okay, because it's gonna be beautiful in the end. You see, I'm just taking my time. And I just like to look super bronzed. That I always like to look bronzed. Like even when I didn't know how to do my makeup and everything else was light and my cheeks was super dark, I just like a bronzy look. Now I just make it look a little better. Okay, and when I do my bronzer, I do it up. So it's like blending in with my cream blush. And I do this all the time. This is just, I'm breaking out on this side. But if you see some pimples, just, I still feel like I have a harsh line here from my blush to concealer, but I'm gonna try to fix that. See, this side is pretty good. It's this side that I feel like you can kind of see a little bit. And now I'm gonna do under here. And this, I go down. When I'm doing like my under chin contour, you wanna do it down and not up. So it could stay there, but don't let it go too up in your face. Just take my time. When you take your time with the brush, you're warming it up, so it's making it easier to blend. TikTok taught me. You know what? I did all of this and forgot to put my lip plumping on. I use a Too Faced lip injection for my lips. So I usually do this earlier, but I forgot. Sometimes I feel like it works on my lips. Sometimes I feel like it don't. I don't know. Maybe it just depends on the day. If you got any open cuts on your lip, don't even do it. I like to bite the skin off my lip. I don't know why. I just do it. Don't put this on. You're gonna die. It burns. Oh, it's starting to tingle. Oh my God. It's making my mouth water. Oh my God. This burns so bad. And you don't get used to it. So now I'm gonna use my Haus Labs bronzer in medium level 8. I love this stuff, as you can see. I use it all the time. And sometimes I be feeling like I need a travel size because I just use the same thing forever and it never goes out. Okay, I'm gonna contour my nose. And I do a line on each side and I kind of bring it up by my brows. Then I do my little reindeer. Okay, yes, that looks nice. And I try not to go crazy with the cream contour because I go over it with this. I either go over it with my Haus Labs or my Fenty one. So we'll see. It just depends on how I feel, honestly. And sometimes on what I can find, because if I can't find it when I'm looking at my makeup drawer, I just be like, whatever. That's done. My nose contour is done. Let me set the middle. Okay, I'm about to warm my face up. All right, so I usually start with my forehead and I'm gonna use the Haus Lab bronzer. My Haus Labs, I use this when I want a more exaggerated look. My Fenty, I have that in Caramel Cutie. This is if I want it to be more natural. I don't want to be natural today. I want to look over the top. I want to look like a Victoria's Secret model. Okay, so I did my forehead. I'm gonna bronze that up. And like I said before, sometimes if my makeup come out too light, because when you look at it in the store and you get home, it's always 3 different complexions. I'll either mix it or like bronze my face up. Okay. And when I be taking my pictures, I realize sometimes my bronzer looks faded out. So then it's kind of the same thing, because at home I be feeling like, damn, that's some sharp bronzer. And then when I take pictures, I'm like, it just looked like I have foundation on and no bronzer. So I'm gonna get a little crazy with the bronzer today. And I could go darker, but I feel like if I go darker, it'll be too much bronzer and way too dark, and it's just gonna look like a line. And I need some type of like an ombre effect. I don't want it to just be bronzer and my complexion foundation. That's gonna look a little crazy. And wherever I put that cream bronzer, that's where I put the powder bronzer. Okay, my forehead again. I always make sure I get my forehead real good. Okay, I like a bronze forehead. Maybe I want to look like I was in an Uber. Let's do this again. I'll go do this one more time. That's it. As I do my makeup, I realize what needs to be touched up. So if I'm doing it and I feel like my under eyes could be a little brighter, I'll go over it again. If I feel like I have more blush, I go over it again. It's just it's always a back and forth with me. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with the Charlotte Tilbury. I felt like the Charlotte Tilbury, this little airbrush, it did what it needed to do. So I'm gonna just do this. So far, I'm not looking oily, because what happens to me all the time. I sit here and I do my makeup and I think I'm doing something. By the time I'm done with my makeup, my skin is so oily and I have to keep going back. I'm literally like going back and forth between bronzer and powder and this and that and it's really annoying. This is another step that I need to do to control my oil, because it's like I have combination skin. It's like it's oily when it don't need to be oily, and it's dry when it don't need to be dry. So I'm gonna take this and just go over my makeup. That's it for that. And now I'm gonna go in with, this is my favorite part of whenever I do my makeup, powder blush. I love this. Now I use this palette 1,000 times. Why I look like I never touched it, and I use this all the time. That's what I'm saying. It's like you're supposed to replace it after, what do this one say? Charlotte don't even say. It's forever. It's forever. It don't say. Whatever. I'm gonna keep using this one. So I'm gonna go over it, and this is gonna set my bronzer and my cream blush. I always wonder why when I do my makeup, my blush is always the first thing to go. By the time I'm leaving out the house, it doesn't look like how it looked like in the mirror. So then I have to put more blush on, and then I'd be like, forget it. I'm gonna just bring the brush and little blush with me. Why nobody told me the blush is the first thing to go? I just thought it was me. But TikTok says that blush is the first thing that goes. I didn't know that. I still use highlight. I know a lot of people don't no more, but I still do. I think it's really pretty. Posh powder palette. Okay, and I go in with Glisten. and Spark Day. Glisten and Spark Day are always just the only two. And I go up here and I just dab it. I don't want to look like powder ball of glitter, so I just do a little bit, and I do my nose, and I do the bridge of my nose, and that's it. That's like an old, I don't know. I haven't seen anyone really do that in a long time, but I do it because I think it's really pretty. I've been doing like this new thing with my lashes that looks like eyelash extensions, but it's not. I use the Vase from TikTok shop. I've been using this, so I'm not gonna lie. Look at this lash extension tray. It took me 3 different tries to use it. Each try I hated it. I was like, this sucks. It's not working for me. The eyelashes was coming off, and I'm watching the TikTok videos, and the girls is like, oh, my lashes stayed on for like 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. I'm like, at the end of the night, my lashes, if I go like this, they're coming off. They don't even stay on my eyes. So then I thought to myself, maybe it's just those eyelashes that I don't like, because I use the Ardell wispy lashes. It's the regular wispy lashes. I love those, and lately that's been like my go-to lash, and I want to try the Lily lashes next because I seen them in Sephora today and I thought those were really nice. So I was like, let me maybe try the Ardell lashes and cut them in 3 and glue them on my eyes. Baby, they look so good. They look so nice and natural. They look like lash extensions, and I just love how they look. And I slept in these. So now, so far it's been 1 day. You could pull on them. They're not coming off. I slept on them and I sleep a little crazy. I sleep on my face. I sleep on my side. I wash my face twice. It's been working for me. I think it's really pretty. The only thing is I have the urge to rub my eye all the time. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara for my bottom lashes. And I have big eyes, so I don't put too much because, well, actually, I'm gonna put some eyeliner on too. So I have the Clinique High Impact, Custom Black Liner. I didn't bring this down a notch. And I'm literally just gonna do a little bit on my waterline. So for my lips, I love this Refi lip pencil. This is my favorite lip pencil, and I have the color Fawn. It stays on all night. I overline my lips like a lot. So bottom lip, cool. Now this top lip, I'm gonna do one side first so you can see how much I overline it. So this is me lining the one side. The other side is not lined, but I go over and above expectations. As you can see, these are not the same lips. I haven't mastered like the ombre look between like the lip liner and the nude lipstick. If you know how to do that ombre lip where it go from dark to light with the gloss and let me know. Please drop a comment. Let me know how you do it. I'm gonna go in with my handy dandy NYX. Child, NYX never disappoint. I'm gonna do Cocoa only on the outside. I'm just going in super light because I don't want it to be like a harsh dark brown. Okay. Now I don't know if Refi wants y'all to know this, but I'm gonna tell you because I've been doing it. This back part is what seals in your lip liner. It don't matter if I use Refi or NYX, it seals it in. Because I just use Refi first, which if I was going for a more natural look, I would just leave it at the Refi Fawn. But I do like bigger, fuller lips. I use this. And this is supposed to lock it in. I just use it and spread it on out. You see, I'm literally only doing like the outside of my lip, but that's where I have the lip liner. So now, hello, this Anastasia, the Honey Taupe Satin Lipstick. I love Anastasia, if you can't tell. I have like a bunch of Anastasia stuff. So now I'm gonna go over my lips with this color, because I said I like that ombre. Oh, this is the Anastasia Peachy Lip Gloss. It's so sparkly and nice. I love this gloss. This is the finished look of my makeup. I just keep going over it until I feel like it looks good for me. I want it to look a little bit like Victoria's Secret Bombshell. I want it to look like a filter, like a flawless filter on my face. Let me take these curls out. All right, I'm actually gonna do one last step. I am going to put a little blush, cream blush, on my chest. I don't want to do too much, but just enough to look like I'm radiating some heat. There we go. I'm all done with my makeup routine. Hopefully my makeup routine inspired you to do a filter flawless look. Anything that you need to tweak it, because this is about you and how you feel on the inside, okay? Because how we feel on the inside projects on the outside. I hope you like my video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later.